Hello, my name is Madison Kate. Happy holidays and welcome to my channel. Before we get started, please subscribe so you don't miss any future videos, and make sure to check me out on Instagram both personally and professionally. I do a lot of beauty hauls on this channel and I'm always excited for all of them, but this one is really good. This one I'm really excited about. This is a Sephora haul and this features a lot of good stuff. I picked up a lot of holiday kits this year and I took advantage of all the sales that took place in between Black Friday and the Beauty Insider sale. So I got some great deals, and honestly, Sephora's deals just keep happening this year. Every time I check the website, different products have gone on further discount than last time, and they just kept coming out with more and more coupons. So definitely, if you are interested in any of these items, keep an eye out because there's some good stuff right now. This is a big haul, you guys. I have 5 palettes in this haul and we've got about $500 worth of product. Sit back, relax, grab yourself a glass of wine, hot cocoa, coffee, whatever your drink of choice is, and let's get started. I'm gonna start with makeup and then we'll finish off with skincare. I've got a good amount of both. Since I already mentioned all the palettes that I bought, let's start off with a holiday palette that I just had to get my hands on. So this is the Tarte Gilded Glamour Amazonian Clay Eyeshadow Palette Collection. There are 2 eyeshadow palettes in this one box. When I first purchased this, I believe it was like $60. The price has dropped since then. So if you are interested in this, I would snatch it while you can. This comes with 2 eyeshadow palettes and they seem like amazing quality. The second that I saw these in the store, I was like, I need that. So it comes with 2 eyeshadow palettes, the Gilded palette and the Glamour palette, and one's a little warm tone and one's a little more cool toned. This is the Gilded palette, and as you can see, this one's a little bit warmer in tones. We've got a lot of these reds and pinks, a good balance of matte and shimmer in here, and these are absolutely beautiful. I was swatching them in the store and I was so blown away. A little bit goes a long way, and there's just incredible tones in this palette. I'm really impressed by the shimmers in here. I feel like they're just very metallic and impressive, and I think this is a really beautiful assortment of color. You could definitely incorporate this with a more neutral palette that you use on a regular basis and be able to create a little bit of a different look than you usually do. So we've got like those really pretty pinks on top, these warmer tones. I mean, I just think this palette is so impressive, and the fact that you got 2 in the same set. Let me show you the Glamour palette. This is so pretty. So this is a little bit more dramatic. It's a little bit more of those cool tone colors. So I used a couple of these green colors on my eyes today. There's a little bit more jewel tones in this one. You've got the blues, you've got the greens. I'm not gonna lie, I gravitate towards the Gilded a little bit more, but I think these are really pretty, and there's several tones in here that are different than other colors I have in my collection, which I was excited about. I also think that the quality of these palettes themselves is really amazing. Great size, they feel amazing, they magnetic and close just in such a satisfying way. They feel really durable. They're really great quality. They remind me a lot of Natasha Dennona packaging, and I think that packaging like this that not only you can travel well with, but you can store really easily in your makeup collection is just really the kind of product that you find yourself leaning towards because you don't get as messy with it. I have a lot of palettes that I love. For example, my Jaclyn Hill palette. Now, no shade or anything. This is a palette that I love, but just as an example, this is the Jaclyn Hill eyeshadow palette. It's beautiful, great shadows, great size, but it's just this huge bulky palette. It's white, it's cardboard, it's hard to keep clean, and there's no mirror. Now, again, no shade, I love this palette. I'm gonna continue to use it. But palettes like this just feels so much more well thought out to me. I feel like this packaging is really minimalist, but you still get a really glamorous product out of it at the same time. It's got an amazing quality mirror. This feels like something I could travel with, something I could use regularly. I just really love the overall look and feel of these, and I feel like I can create so many looks with them. I'm super excited about these, and like I said, they really remind me of the Natasha Dennona eyeshadow palettes, which I bought 2 of. So Natasha Dennona eyeshadows are amazing. They're incredible. I've never purchased any of like the giant palettes, but I have several of the mini ones that are just like the little 6-pan or 5-pan palettes. The Natasha Dennona eyeshadow has the most amazing pigmentation out of them. They make me feel like an incredible artist because they just blend like a dream on the eyes, and she has the most amazing colors. So I purchased both of these eyeshadow palettes. This one here is the Glam palette, and the second that I saw this, I just knew I needed it in my collection. I haven't decided if it's gonna belong to me or if it's gonna stay in my makeup kit. But first of all, how stunning is this? I think the Natasha Dennona palettes are really well thought out. They do have holes on the back if you need to depot the eyeshadows, which is really nice touch if you are someone who likes to depot your products. This is an incredible eyeshadow palette, super cool toned. I have a lot of warm eyeshadows in my collection. I have several palettes that are warm, so I felt like this would really work its way into my routine nicely, but they're not so cool toned that they're not gonna be flattering on the skin. I think that the earthy tones that we see in nature and on natural skin tend to be the most flattering because they complement, you know, natural, real tones. And so when you play with cool tones, sometimes it can get a little muddy, a little bit more edgy than I want on a regular basis, but I felt like this palette here was just so well thought out, and there's cool tones that still have this like kind of depth to it. So I'm really looking forward to using this palette both on myself and my clients, and I just had to have this. I think it's cool that this palette comes in a mini size also. I purchased the full size, but I think that a mini version would also be really nice to have. And I just want to show you a comparison of like the Tarte palette and the Natasha Dennona palette. They feel, you know, like a similar concept as far as the packaging goes. I actually like that the Tarte one is like magnetic, the way that it closes. The Natasha Dennona one also has the magnet, but it kind of feels different. And the next Natasha Dennona palette I got is the Zendo palette. This one's a little warmer. It actually matches the tones a lot of the Tarte ones. I think it's like so beautiful. But there were just several jewel tones in here that I felt like I didn't have in my collection yet. These greens and blues are so pretty. And this is called Vigor. Oh, look how pretty that is. Just so beautiful. I mean, the Natasha Dennona eyeshadows are insanely pigmented, and I feel like when you see colors in these palettes that inspire you, it's a good idea to pick them up because they're gonna make you a better artist. They're gonna make you have more fun playing with your makeup. It's kind of funny that I picked up a Natasha Dennona warm palette and cool palette, and then the Tarte collection comes with a warm palette and a cool palette. I didn't do that on purpose, but I wanted variety. I feel like I just wanna like tuck these into bed at night. Like I just feel like I'm holding just like new babies. And the last palette that I picked up is the new Nars blush palette. There's a lot of blush palettes out right now. I was looking at the Hourglass palettes, but I didn't like the packaging on them. One's like an elephant and the other one is like a different animal, and I just felt like it just wasn't my vibe. But the Nars one like really captured my attention. I've bought several of the Nars blush palettes in the past, and what I really liked about this one, other than the concept of course, because it's beautiful, is that the colors inside of it are not repeats of previous blush palettes. Because sometimes they put the same colors in the same palettes over and over again. For example, Nars Laguna and Nars Orgasm, they're in everything, and those are beautiful colors. I love them. If you don't have them, you should get them, but I wanted a palette that was different than everything else that I've seen before. This is just so stunning. I also love the consistency of these. They're like this almost like gel cream texture. They have this beautiful like satin finish, so it's gonna look like skin on your face. It's not gonna be that chalky matte tone. I feel like these are just so beautiful. I cannot wait to play with these. And I think that the concept is just so adorable. I love the like metallic black with the stars. I feel like, again, this sleek minimalist packaging that's happening right now is so my thing. I'm so glad that the beauty industry is kind of working its way towards this, because for a while, everything was just big and cardboard and bulky, and it just felt like way too much. It's almost like a combination between like a highlighter and a blush. Like just that satin finish is just so pretty. All right, moving on from palettes, I did get this little duo from Tilbury. This is the Filmstar Bronze and Glow, and everyone has talked about this for like ever, and I've just never, I don't know, put my hands on it before. I never picked it up, and I've never seen the mini one before. It's the mini contour and highlighter powder, and I think the reason why I never gravitated towards this before is the colors are just so light. Like, I don't look at this and think like that's something I would contour with. I do love the packaging though, I gotta say. Tilbury always has beautiful packaging. When you look at these tones, I don't think most people are gonna think of that as a contour tone because it looks really, really soft, but I do like the kind of undertone of it because it's not too warm, not too cool. I don't like a super, super cool tone contour. I feel like it can look really muddy and really impractical on the face, unless you're doing like a photo shoot or something, but that makeup doesn't look good in real life. You know what I mean? Like, that's like really harsh, intense shadowing going on, and I like to look like bronze and glowy and healthy. Like, I want my skin to look like it's been taken care of. And I feel like the finish of these is really gonna give my skin that beautiful look. So they have the like almost microest shimmer in them. It doesn't seem like it's gonna be overly metallic or even like shimmery. It just kind of has this, again, satin finish, similar to what we saw with that Nars palette. So I'm excited to play with these. I've heard nothing but amazing, amazing things, and I can't wait to see what it looks like on my face. Another cheek product that I picked up, I feel like I'm the last person in the world to get this, but this is the Rare Beauty Soft Pinch Liquid Blush Set. So this is a 3-piece set. I've never tried the Rare Beauty blushes. I'm not a big fan of celebrity beauty brands. I like professional lines more. I like when a makeup artist comes out with a brand, like Tilbury, for example, but I kind of have a thing against celebrity endorsed beauty brands. But I've heard nothing but amazing things about the Rare Beauty blushes. I know they're super big on TikTok. People love the consistency of these blushes. They love the longevity. You can layer them for a more bold blush look. You could put a powder blush on top of this to help with the longevity. So you have a lot of options with these, and I thought that this would be a perfect addition to my freelance kit. I'm definitely gonna experiment with them on myself because, you know, you gotta play with your own face too. But I think that this large size here is called Encourage. This looks really, really, really pretty. I feel like this would just be the most beautiful tone for like a monochromatic look. Like if you wanted to do like a mauvey eye, a mauvey lip, and then keep this kind of tone flushy on the face with like minimal contouring, I think that would be so pretty. These brighter colors though always have a tendency to make you look so like youthful and pretty, especially in the spring. And then this darker color called Truth looks really nice as well. I like want to wear this as a lipstick. And these just look so cute. Like, look how darling these are gonna look on your vanity. Just so cute. I got a couple pieces from Laura Mercier. I love Laura Mercier Tinted Moisturizer. I also think the skin products are really pretty. But another product that I love is these Caviar sticks. There's a few different brands that have similar concept to these, but basically they're this waterproof eye pencil that lasts forever, and they're in the most like beautiful, unique shades. So this is a rose collection, and I don't have a lot of like pinky rosy sticks. Most of the ones I have are like champagnes or bronzes, so I thought this would be really pretty. These are a great value. You get 3 sticks for $29. Again, the most beautiful metallic packaging. I just think that these are just so cute. And I thought that these tones would be really pretty on the lower lash line. I really like the look of like a soft pink feminine look on a bride, and I think these are gonna be so, so pretty. They have the most beautiful little micro shimmers in them. I think these are gonna look awesome because they're gonna just kind of give you this more feminine, like pinky tone without looking like you have like a pink eye on. I don't know, I just can't wait to play with them. And then this lightest color is so pretty. What is this one called? Moonlight Rose. I think these might be limited edition for this set. Oh, that is beautiful. So you just apply the stick directly on the eye. You have a second of playtime to kind of move the color and blend it how you want it, and then it sets and locks in and it's not going anywhere. I also feel like products like this, a little bit goes a long way, and you don't use them all of the time. I think having minis is really realistic because you're probably not gonna go through a whole tube anyways. So this is actually the birthday gift it's my half birthday. They were out of stock of this in June when it was my birthday, so I just barely got it, but it's a great gift this year. It's the Laura Mercier, the Caviar stick and the translucent powder. The Caviar stick is in the shade Strapless. Let's take a look at that. Oh, so pretty. It's like this neutral bronzy color. Super, super pretty. Very, very neutral. It's like not really bronze, not really cool tone, not really warm tone, kind of just in the middle. That'll be great for pretty much anybody. And this is actually a really generous size of the translucent powder. I've gotten minis of the Laura Mercier powder before, which I always like for like my travel bag, but this is like a nice size. If you guys haven't tried this powder yet, it's like the best translucent loose powder on the market. It's amazing for the under eyes. It's not too drying, so it doesn't settle into the fine lines and make you look cakey and chalky. And it just does the softest amount of illumination while like giving you just a touch of coverage. So it's a beautiful powder. If you haven't tried this before, I highly recommend. So that Laura Mercier translucent powder is the best translucent powder on the market. But with that being said, I have a lot of loose powders in my collection, and there's one product that I've seen on Instagram that I wanted to try out, and this is the Sephora collection translucent setting powder. I've heard this compared to the Laura Mercier before, and this is obviously much more affordable. It's from Sephora collection, and the tone does look really similar. The consistency looks similar. I'm gonna open it and test it out. Translucent powders are interesting because you would think that they're not that different. You would think that they would kind of be a similar concept, and they obviously are similar, but you'd be amazed at how different the different loose powders perform on the skin. Trust me when I say not all loose powders are created equally, okay? I definitely like the finish. It looks very, very smooth. Like it seems like it's gonna kind of give that poreless, perfected look. Let's see here. Oh, very pretty. Okay. I can see why people would compare this to Laura Mercier. It does give a very intense blurring finish. All right, well, I can't wait to put that to the test because first impression is it's real good. This next item is something that I've had in and out of my cart several times. I've swatched it multiple times, and something's just kind of always kept me from purchasing it. Since there was a sale, I decided to take the plunge. This is the Makeup by Mario Master Crystal Reflector. And what this is basically just a white glitter. I love Makeup by Mario concepts. I feel like all of his products are really well thought out, probably because he's a makeup artist. But I thought that this was just like a product that I would really get a lot of use out of. It's basically just a white glitter. But I thought it would be beautiful for the holiday season, and it just gives like little, I don't know, reflective glitter vibes. The reason why I didn't buy this is because I felt like I have so much eyeshadow, and I have a lot of ColourPop eyeshadows, and ColourPop kind of has a similar concept to like this glitter, like pat on the eye kind of thing. But I thought that this would be a beautiful thing to have in my kit, and I feel like if you're ever wanting to just add a little extra glam or a little bit of like a holiday moment, that this will be good for that. There's like the smallest little mirror on here. Okay, so like if you just take a little bit on your finger, and then you can just like add a little bit of glam. I don't really need this. There's plenty of things in my collection that I could use in place of this, but I just wanted to try it out. I love being bronzy and glowy, and I love adding different complexion products into my routine, and this is an item that I've been wanting for a while. I just couldn't decide what color to get, but this is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Cream Bronzer. I love a good cream bronzer. Today on my skin, I have the J-Cat Beauty palettes. So I combined these to create like a cream contour on my skin. This is just a bronzer. This packaging is so cute, and it seems like a really practical size. And it reminds me of the Chanel cream bronzer, but that product is so expensive. Isn't this just the cutest thing? I don't know, I just like love the way this looks, but it's a cream bronzer, so you can just dip your brush straight in there or the end of your beauty blender and use it to bronze and contour up your skin. I love cream products. I love like these kind of like gel textures because again, they look like skin. They are a lot longer wearing than your traditional powder contouring. It's usually a lot easier to blend out cream products onto the skin because you can just kind of like buff it and melt it into the face opposed to like layering on powder products, and then it gets chalky and heavy, and then there's no satiny skin-like finish to the skin. So I thought that this would be a great product to add to my routine, and I got the color Amber. There was a lot of color options for a bronzer collection. I was really surprised. This one was kind of like the darkest of like the light tones, if you will. I always feel like cream bronzers will blend out like way lighter than you think they're going to. So I didn't want to go too light because then it would just look like foundation. I thought this looked like a really, really pretty color. So I'm excited to use this. I think this might be my first Fenty Beauty purchase. I already kind of mentioned that I'm not a big fan of like celebrity makeup brands, and Fenty Beauty is obviously by Rihanna. And not that I don't like Rihanna, and not that I don't like Selena Gomez. Don't get me wrong, I love these women, and I'm sure their beauty lines are fine, but I just prefer a more professional grade makeup brand. I swatched these at the store and I was instantly like so interested. I added to cart real quick. These are just tiny little liquid luminizers, and I have a million highlighters in my collection. It's probably the biggest part of my collection is luminizers and highlighters because I love skin, but this one really stood out to me because they have almost like a shimmer in them. So it's not just like this gorgeous like luminous product, okay? Because that's like what we expect from a liquid luminizer. But what I thought was so unique about this is after you blend it in, it almost had these like undertones of micro glitter. I don't know if that even makes sense, but they're just stunning. It kind of reminds me of liquid eyeshadow, but you're supposed to put it on your face. Can you see this section of my skin? It's just so pretty. I love that like just subtle bit of glitter. It's subtle. So this little kit comes with a lighter tone and a darker tone, and I don't think this is the type of luminizer that I would apply underneath the foundation, like that I would use all over the skin and then like blend into the foundation. I probably would only use this very strategically on top of foundation with like, you know, a strategic placement, maybe set with like a highlighter on top, but like I'm thinking this is more like for your oomph highlighter situation. These will probably go straight into my freelance kit. I like that there's a light and a dark one. I like the mini sizes, but I'll let y'all know. I think they're super cute. The names are okay, so it's the Liquid Kilowatt, and it's called Hustler Baby and Sandy Peach. So cute. The remainder of the makeup that I'm going to share with y'all is all lips. So I have 4 lip products here. The first one I picked up is a lip liner that I have had in my cart forever that I've just been waiting for a sale. This is the Makeup Forever Artist Color Pencil. This is like the new line of Makeup Forever pencils that are, you know, a multi-purposing pencil, but they're waterproof. And this color is Wherever Walnut. This is super pretty. It's just like that perfect like 90s kind of mauve tone lip, but like the color that looks good on everybody. I could put it on the mother of the bride. I could put it on myself. Like it's just gonna be a good all the time like crowd pleasing color. There's a couple other tones in this lip liner that I really want. There's like a something taupe. I can't remember. There's something else. There's a couple that are in my cart, but they keep selling out. So this is the only one I've been able to get my hands on. I've only heard amazing things about this new collection of liners, so I'm excited. And I picked up a liquid lipstick, which oddly enough, the world's kind of phasing out of the liquid lipstick phase. I feel like it really had its moment and that's all that we wore, and everyone wanted matte lips that were gonna last forever, and it was like such a thing. I know that this was like all the rage when I worked at Sephora. This is the Anastasia Beverly Hills liquid lipstick, but I don't have this color. I have so many liquid lipsticks. I didn't need this one, but I just walked past it and it was on sale, and I was like, I couldn't walk away. This color is called Poet. It's just really beautiful. It's like Just a very agreeable tone, kind of similar to Wherever Walnut. I thought it was lovely. I tried it on a little tester at the Sephora store, and I really liked it, so I picked it up. I love this formula, but the liquid lipstick train is kind of leaving. I feel like we just like more of like a juicier, glossier lip these days, something that doesn't feel like uncomfortable and cracky after time, but I always feel like I can put on a good like lip balm or like lip gloss on top of a liquid lipstick and still get that effect, so I picked it up. Every time I buy a liquid lipstick, I think this is the last liquid lipstick I'm ever gonna buy, and then I get another one. I guess these are actually liquid lipsticks. Okay, but hear me out. This is like a different concept. So these are the Urban Decay Vice Lip Bonds. These are intense. These are like supposed to be this intense liquid lipstick that like goes on liquid, dries down, and then like never leaves your face ever again, ever. I've gotten so many ads for these. They're, you know, there's just like a strategy behind it. You have to like shake it, and there's like instructions in order for it to truly last all day long, and it's supposed to be just this like unbreakable bond, and it actually says that it's not supposed to crack, which is not the experience that we've always had with liquid lipsticks. This specifically is supposed to be this sort of like vinyl consistency that doesn't have that weird situation that happens with liquid lipsticks. Do y'all remember that multi-level marketing brand called Lip Sense? I live in Utah, so there's a lot of direct sales here, and this reminds me of that formula. So what it is you shake it. Can you hear it? And then it's like this liquid that you just like put on your lips. I bought two colors. I bought Safe Word, which is actually a lipstick. I think I have this lip liner and this lipstick from Urban Decay, and this is Unbreakable. Is that what it's called? Yeah, this is Unbreakable, which is like just the true amazing red, which I have several holiday parties this season that I want an amazing red lip for, and I always need like a long-lasting nude, so I picked these up. I'm currently wearing the liquid lacquer, the like lip gloss lacquer from Jaclyn Cosmetics in Naked, which I really like. I wonder if I'll be layering this on top of this because it just might be too matte for me, but we'll see. That is it for color. So let's move into skincare. I love skincare. I love talking about skin. I love taking care of my skin. I love pampering myself. I love a bubble bath. I love a spa treatment. I love just like making my body and my face just feel like a juicy, plump, new baby skin experience. One of my all-time favorite lip products in the world is the Laneige lip balms. These are the lip sleeping masks. I have so many of these laying around my house in different flavors and scents, and I just adore them. Laneige always comes out with like holiday collections, like the gingerbread and the peppermint. I bought those last year and I still have them, so I'm still working on them. This cute little set is only $19 and it came with 5 different flavors. The traditional one's like the watermelon one. I'm sure y'all have used it or seen it before. And I liked that this collection is the same price as a full-size bottle. So for the same price as like a normal lip mask, you get 5 minis. So it's a great deal, and none of these are like repeat flavors. So there's berry gummy bear, which I really like, mango, vanilla, and mint cocoa. The gummy bear is like really yummy. It's just fun to switch up your lip product. I don't know, it's the same product, it's the same like great lip balm, but I just thought like, why not collect them all, you know, like Pokemon. I feel like the sets that come out around the holiday season are always the best value, the best deals. There's like the fragrance gift sets, there's the skincare gift sets, and I picked up 2 of the Sunday Riley sets. So I've actually never tried Sunday Riley, and I've always wanted to. And this set is just so cute. It's a day and night bright set. There was a bunch of Sunday Riley sets that had like the day collection, the night collection, I don't know, there was like big sets and small sets. So these are the 2 that I thought that I would want to implement into my skincare routine. It's hard not to get sucked into like the huge sets, but Some of those, they're such a good deal, but I just know deep down that I'm not going to use everything. So I wanted to like have a strategy behind the ones that I bought. This one has the 2 oils in it, the 2 oils that are super well known. There's the CEO Glow and the Luna. And so these are like your day oil and your night oil that you use before your skincare treatment and then your moisturizer. The packaging on these is to die for. I think these are so cute. I know I'm gonna like love having these on my bathroom counter, and they're just, I mean, they're so darling, but I've heard that these are absolutely amazing. They look like little like perfume bottles, like little potions. So this one is the day one and this is the night one. So CEO Glow has vitamin C, turmeric, and it's a face oil that's gonna, you know, kind of plump you up and get you ready for the day. And then the Luna is a sleeping night oil. I don't know what's in this. I just know that everyone loves the Luna oil. I've heard such amazing things about it. I think it's weird that it's blue, but I just really wanted to try these, so I'm excited. This next set is the Good Genes set, and this is like an anti-aging collection. So it's the all-in-one lactic acid treatment. This was such a good deal because it has like a full size and then a travel size of the same product, I think. I'm pretty sure these are the same thing. But it was for like the price of the full size, and then it was on sale for 25% off, and then I got an extra 20% off. I mean, it was literally more affordable to get the set that came with 2 than to just buy the full size on its own. There's a lot of science on here, there's a lot of information on here, but it plumps fine lines and boosts radiance in 3 minutes. It brightens the appearance of dark spots, it clarifies the skin and prevents clogged pores, it exfoliates the skin and gives an instant glow. It has like a morning routine and then a nighttime routine, which include the 2 oils. So your morning routine with the CEO and then your nighttime with the Luna, and it's just like an anti-aging serum that's supposed to make your skin amazing. And I really like anti-aging products because I want to look like a 20-year-old forever. I live in a really dry climate. I live in Utah. I have eczema. I have super dry skin. So aging concerns are very real. I do what I can to, you know, keep up on my skincare and get like, you know, little injections here and there to help the situation. But skincare is so important to maintain your beautiful, healthy skin. And I know that living in a dry climate and having really dry skin is like the enemy of youthful glow. So I'm real obsessed with skincare products like that. Next up, I'm sharing 3 of my all-time favorite skincare brands ever. I love all 3 of these lines so much. This is Kate Somerville, Ulla Henriksen, and Algenist. I worked at Sephora in 2015, 14? 16, and these were brands I loved and sold like crazy at the time, and it's not available at all Sephoras, but I still love these brands so much. I've had really great success with the Kate Somerville Goat collection. This is the Goat Milk Moisture Cream. It's conditioning and restoring and revitalizing and resurfacing. Those are all good things. I've never met a Kate Somerville product that I didn't love, and this Goat collection is really great because it's so gentle, but it is very effective. It's great for dry skin, and this consistency just looks amazing. Oh my gosh. I can't wait to put this on my face. I feel like I'm just really, really gonna enjoy this. I do think it's interesting that this is like a day and a night cream. I tend to prefer having like a different moisturizer at night because I like such deep enriching moisturizer that like it's the kind of product that I couldn't wear during the day underneath makeup. So anytime something is for like day and night, it usually ends up just being for day for me. This is the Ulla Henriksen Gel Cream, the C Rush Brightening Cream. I love vitamin C products. I love the way it makes my skin glow. I love the like soft resurfacing, retexturizing that always happens with vitamin C, and I've always had amazing experiences with the Ulla Henriksen Truth collection. I think this is gonna be amazing for daytime. I love these. This whole like orange collection from Ulla smells so good, and it just like really revitalizes you. It makes you feel like you're ready for the day. Yeah. Oh, if you guys haven't smelled the Ulla Henriksen Truth line, like the vitamin C stuff, just smell it. It's amazing. It just feels like like when you're applying it in the morning, like you're ready for the day. It like wakes you up. It's the best experience, but I think this is gonna be a great product for the daytime. I'm excited to layer it on top of my other morning skincare items that I purchased, and I already know I'm gonna love it because like vitamin C is just like to die for. And the Algenist Power Recharging Night Pressed Serum. I love Algenist. I feel like the Algenist anti-aging products just feel next level to me. I feel like they're really working. I'm a big fan. And this is the Power Recharging Night Pressed Serum. I obviously got this for nighttime. I just love like a heavy, intensive night cream that I can just feel sitting on my skin. I can take it down the décolleté and I wake up in the morning and I feel really, really moisturized. This cutting edge technology, combining the power of a serum and the texture of a cream all in one, delivers highly potent active overnight for a youthful glowing complexion in the morning. I mean, hello. This is so my thing. I also always like the Algenist packaging. I feel like it's like really heavy. Like I could hurt somebody with this. Oh, this smells really good too, actually. Usually the Algenist products smell really bad. Algenist and Peter Thomas Roth are not known for smelling good, you know, they just work, but this one actually smells really nice. This next product is not a brand that I'm super familiar with, but people love this line, and I was checking out all their different products and trying to decide what direction I wanted to go in, and I decided to get this. So this is the Ren Clean Skincare Ever Calm Redness Relief Serum. This seemed like a really great serum for the daytime. I don't personally have overly red skin, but I like having something that's gonna like neutralize and prep me for makeup application without having to layer on a ton of products, because I think the more makeup you wear, the more fake it's gonna look. So if you can find skincare products that work, you know, for color purposes and they can kind of multitask for you, the less that you need to layer on your skin and the more healthy your skin's gonna look. I also like that it has a pump because I don't have a ton of skincare products with a pump, but every time I do use one with a pump, I'm like, this is so convenient, and then I find myself using it more. This product had really good reviews, and at first I was hesitant because it's $40. It's the Beauty Bio Bright Eyes Depuffing and Brightening Eye Gels, and I was like, oh, $40 is kind of a lot, but then I thought about it. There's 8 pairs in here, and that's only $5 a use. So I thought this would be a great product to take with me on vacation. It's one of those products that you put underneath the under eyes, and it helps to depuff and reduce any irritation. The before and afters on these are really, really good. And I have pretty good under eyes, but sometimes I notice if I'm not taking good care of my skin that I'll get those fine lines under there, and it's like you're working super hard to try to like get back on track. So if that ever happens, then I have something like this that I can use to help me kind of get back on track. But I also thought this would just be really great to throw in my suitcase, something to take on vacation. If I want like an extra pamper moment, maybe I'm getting ready for a special occasion, maybe it's like a super important night out. This is a great product to put underneath the eyes while you do your eye makeup, take it off, and then do the rest of your face makeup. And I have a lot of under eye patches that I like to experiment with. I use them on my clients all the time, so I wanted to check out this brand. I picked up 3 products from The Ordinary. Oh wait, no, this one's the Inky List. I get these 2 brands mixed up because they're really similar. So 2 products from The Ordinary, 1 from the Inky List. All the products that I've purchased from both of these lines, and I've purchased a lot, I've had really great experience with. Honestly, everything I've bought from both the Inky List and The Ordinary, I really love. If you're on a budget, these are the brands to check out because they are so affordable. The Inky List, I picked up an acne treatment because I always need a new spot treatment. Me and my husband go through spot treatment real fast, and I never heard of this before. I think it's probably new. I can't pronounce this. Succinic, I sound stupid, acid. It's an acne treatment, okay? This is for blemish prone skin. I think it's just an acne like little spot treatment. It is in the same packaging as the eye cream, so I'm gonna have to make sure that I don't get those mixed up. It's to help clear blemishes fast. So it has salicylic acid in it, and you obviously just apply it directly on the little pimple, and it helps to clear it up. So I'm excited to use this. I have tested out so many spot treatments because I feel like it's the skincare product that I go through the quickest, because when I have a breakout, I'm like panic applying this like 100 times, and like I said, my husband always steals it. So we go through this stuff really quick, and I'm always looking for like the best spot treatment. so maybe this will be it. From The Ordinary, I picked up a hair care product. I haven't tried any hair care from The Ordinary. Lots of skincare, but no hair care. And this is a scalp oil. It's a lightweight hydrating serum for your scalp. And I actually, being super dry, do get like dandruff and just irritation and just dry skin in general. So I've never tried a scalp oil before. I don't actually know how to use this. It says you shake it, massage a few drops directly onto your clean, dry scalp once a day. It's ideal for bedtime and it's a leave-in treatment. I do have to use Head and Shoulders like a few times a month to make sure that my scalp doesn't get too like dry and like disgusting. I like that this doesn't have a scent. A lot of scalp treatments are like tea tree oil or like, I don't know, have other weird scents. I know that scalp treatments are like super in right now. I've seen a lot of brands come out with them, but this has been the first one that I've really been interested in trying. And this is a lash and brow serum. I'm not gonna use this on my brows, but I did wanna try out the lashes. It's a multi-peptide serum, and let's see, it just has like a little tiny applicator for your lashes. I am trying to get in the habit of using lash serum. I don't know why, for the life of me, I like can't remember to use it. I keep buying them and then not using them. So hopefully this time I can actually use it, because I know it only works if you use it and if you use it consistently. But I would love to have bigger, healthier eyelashes, and eyelash serums get to be really expensive. Like there's eyelash serums the same size are like $150 and people swear by them, but I'm not spending that much money on lash serum. And the very last product that I got is a lash serum set. This is the Lash Repair Kit from Grand Cosmetics. So this is a 4-week supply, so about 1 month for 26 bucks. I thought was a pretty good go. This actually comes with the eyelash serum, the leave-in lash conditioner, and a mascara. I thought this would be a good experiment. It says 91% saw longer looking lashes. So I was like, if I like really commit myself to using all 3 products for a month, then I would really be able to experiment and see if lash serums work for me. I only wear false lashes a couple times a month. I wear them for filming and I wear them for special occasions. The majority of the time I just rock a natural lash, I throw on a mascara, and that's it. So I would love for my natural lashes to be beautiful and long and thick. I see people out here like Makeup by Tiffany D, and I'm like, what are those lashes? Like that does not look anything like my lashes. I've heard good things about this brand and I've heard great things about Babe Lash, but I'm gonna give these a go and I will let y'all know how it goes. That's it, guys. That's everything I got at Sephora. That was a big one. That was a long one. I entered the beauty industry during the holiday season. I started working for Sephora as a holiday employee and began my career in the beauty industry after that. So I do have a special place in my heart for not just the holiday season, but the beauty industry during the holiday season. And I really enjoyed spending this time with you. Thank you so much for watching. Please comment down below, say hi. I would love to engage with y'all. Definitely subscribe to my channel before you leave, and I will see y'all in my next video. Mwah!